When you are 20, you will be away from your family for first time for your studies. You will be doing some part-time work, you will be doing some job. In this video I will be talking about books you should read, so that when you are away from your family, you are out there, you are into real world, these books will help you in dealing with real world. They will be act as your mentor, guidance, or mental model to deal with this world. Because sometimes you will feel that this world is unfair, this world is ruthless, this world is cruel, but this book will help you in understanding that how this reality works, how this real world works, and what should be your thought process, what should be your game plan to deal with this ruthless world. And when you are this early age, 17, 18, 19, 20, this is the age when your thinking brain is developing, your thought process is developing, your world views are developing. So this reading this book will help you out in forming better view of the world. So in psychology, I will recommend you to read this book, Art of Thinking Clearly by Rolf Tobeli. So this book talks about 99 different concepts, ideas, biases and fallacies in human psychology. So what are the benefits of reading this book? First is you will have better understanding, better grasp of human psychology and human nature. So second is your decision making power will improve. Third is there are a lot of influencers, product sellers out there which are openly selling something to you, or they are selling something indirectly to you, and they are very well versed in human psychology and human biases. So they may use that against you, your biases and fallacies, to sell you something. So when you read this book, you will have better understanding of yourself, your lackings, your biases, your fallacies. So you won't get influenced easily, and you will choose something, some experiences, some products, some people wisely. So this book is benefiting in that way. And this book is very easy to read, and this book consists of various anecdotes that will help you understand that idea or concept. So you will have better grasp of that concepts or ideas the author is talking about. We should all read our country's history. We should all know where we came from. So in Indian history, I will suggest you to read India After Gandhi by Ramchandra Guha. So why should you read history? So when you are 18, 19 or 20, you are out there and you are eligible to vote. And there are a lot of politicians out there who want to influence you. Uh, in 18, 19 or 20, you start to form an opinion of your country, start to form opinion of different ideologies, different political parties. So you start to get aligned to different parties. So after reading your country's history, you will have better understanding of your past and your history. You know where you came from, you know why you are here, you know who were your leaders and they did for your country. So when you are in current situation, there are a lot of politicians out there who want your vote. So they try to influence you by information, their thought process, their way of looking at history, and they want to provide you that information. It will be correct or it will be false. So you will be bombarded with various facts, history, facts, information, which will form your opinion. And so to form better opinion, you should read this book, India After Gandhi by Ramchandra Guha. This book starts with India's partition and independence, and then it talks about various prime ministers, what they did for country, what economic, political, sociological changes they brought to this country, what effects that had on our country. So this book talks about that. So after reading this book, you will have basic grasp of our Indian history. You know what happened, why happened, and you won't be the receiving end of false information or the one who will be passing on. So in world history, I will recommend you to read this book, The Silk Road by Peter Frankopan. In this book, he talks about history from Jesus Christ till today, and it's a very interesting book. A bit difficult to read, 600 to 700 pages, but very rewarding in form of knowledge and understanding. So this book talks about world's history, and the main theme of this book is trade. So if you read this book, you will come to this point understanding that world trade drive the world's history. The most successful trading nation, business oriented nation was a power center of the world. For example, China used to trade a lot. Then India used to trade a lot in the form of silk, textiles, and different things. So in that period, when India was trading a lot, they were the power centers of the world. Then Arab started to trade with Europeans, so they were the power center for some period. Then Europeans found the way for America and then for India. So they were the power center for some time. After that, USA was a dominant player in trading. So it was a power center. So basic idea is that trade drives the power. So trade is what forms our world. So second thing, after reading this book, you will come to understand that our history of countries, history of our own countries is driven by various world events. So many of those are driven by world events. So you will come to understand that why this happened in my country. The cause was not local, but it was a global cause, and we live in very interconnected period of time. So this will help you understand how the world influences our own country's history. So that's the great book. Second book, that after reading this book you will get interested into different countries' history. I recommended you two history books in this video. One is your local history, one is global history. So you will have this top to down approach on history and bottom to up approach on history. So you will have better understanding of altogether the history. When you are in real world, there are a lot of people there who want to achieve something, who want to gain something, and many times they are not very ethical, but they are very non-ethical, malicious, and very manipulative in their dealings. There is a book called as 48 Law of Power by Robert Greene that I will recommend you to read, so that you will have better understanding of dark side of the world. So this book 48 Law of Power by Robert Greene talks about various dark sides, dark ways in which people get their things what they want through ethical, unethical, manipulative ways. And after reading this book, you will get this understanding that how some people play different games, different psychological games, different mental games to gain things they want, and that may be harmful to you, that may be lethal to you. So after reading this book, in back of the mind, you will have this mental model. So you will have this book in the back of your mind, and while daily dealings, you will always have this suspicion or third view for this situation. So you won't get influenced easily, you won't get, someone won't use you that easily. So this book is really helpful in that sense. While reading this book, you will get the sense that this book is very cruel or very evil type of book, but in the real world there are some people who are like that, and this book is just trying to point out that this may happen to you. There are people like that in real world. So when you are outside first time and you are away from your home, you have to manage your own money. You will get some pocket money to spend. You will do some part-time job if you are getting less pocket money. In personal finance, I will recommend you to read this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So this book teaches you about money, how to generate it, how to save it, and how to manage that money. So in our education system, the lacking point is we are never taught about finance and money, that how it is and what taxes are. This 17, 18, 19 age of your life is when you start forming your impression about money. You will have thought process and view of this financial world or money. So this book will help you to form better version of this financial world and money, because if you hate money, you won't ever get it. But if you know how the money behaves, you will there are better chances you will gain more money, more wealth. This book also explains about thought process of various class, like poor class, middle class, rich class, their spending habits, their money habits, their money ethics. So after reading this book, you will understand this, that why some people are rich, why some people are poor, and why some people are middle class due to their spending habits. There are some books which change your thought process totally. And in this video, I have discussed a lot of books, and each one of these books are books which will change your thought process totally and completely. That after reading that book, you won't be a same person. I have read all of these books, and after reading that book, I was a different person. I was completely changed person. And I have read this book around same year, 19, 20, 21. So from that experience, I thought I should make this video. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel.